Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of my Disneyland adventure. Slept great last night. I'm telling y'all, this Westin Heavenly bed is no joke. I am sleeping so well in this room and it's making me incredibly happy. So another beautiful day, tons of gorgeous sun. And I'm all sunscreened up because I got a little, do you ever do this? You get sunburn in the weirdest places, like on my neck, and I just missed some spots. So I'll show you the outfit I'm wearing today. Also headed to breakfast to meet my friend Tammy. So I'm excited about that. We're gonna have breakfast together on Main Street. Today I am taking it at a much slower pace. I think I am still gonna do Lightning Lane, kind of depending on what Tammy's doing. I don't know. We'll discuss all that at breakfast, but it's going to be a fabulous day and I'm excited to take you along. I'm going a little more Maximus, I guess, instead of minimalist on my park bag today because I might do a little bit of shopping. I don't know. But I've got this cute bag from Kipling. I did a review on it. It's unfortunately sold out. And this Kipling size actually doesn't exist outside of this bag. It's a little bigger than the small and it's not quite the medium, but the medium is a really good size for a park bag too. They just don't happen to have the Alice fabric anymore. And then today I have my little Quay sunglasses and yeah, let's get out into that gorgeous morning. Sunshine. It's been so dreary in Atlanta this winter. This has been so nice. It'll be interesting to see. I'm getting to the gates just 15 minutes later than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was walking up to the turnstiles at 7:15 and right now it's 7:30 and I already can tell things are a lot busier. So I anticipate a bit of a wait to get into the park. I'm fine with that because I'm not rushing to anything this morning, but that just 15 minutes makes such a big difference. So if you're coming here, I would try very hard to be arriving at the turnstiles no later than 7:15, maybe even 7, if you really want to try to get ahead. I always like to be ahead of the crowd or behind the crowd. The middle of the crowd is no good for me at all. Stresses me out and it's just no good. Okay, yeah, so way different than yesterday. Still not bad, but a lot longer lines. So, yep, don't sleep in. If you're coming from the East Coast, it's really easy. And again, I mean, by Disney World standards, this is probably gonna take me maybe 15 minutes. So it's really not a big deal. Good morning, little castle. People who come here for the first time, who are Disney World people, are always like, really? And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I wouldn't say I've never cried when I see the Walt Disney World castle, because I for sure have, especially after the closures. But this is the one that has my heart.
To have you as our guest today. In just a moment, we invite you to get your ears on and begin your adventure as you explore Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom.
Morning! Boy, rush hour. Look at this. Hey.
I can't believe we're here.
You guys, this is Tammy's very, very first time at Disneyland. And she's crying. So, you know, I always feel like people that are Disney World people might be underwhelmed. I think the opposite is happening over here.
Very much.
And she just got done running the Princess. You did the 5K?
5K, yoga, 5K, 10K.
Oh my gosh. So that needs its own challenge. Did you guys have a name for that?
I wish my challenge was, I think we should call it the 2:45 challenge. 2:45 a.m.
Those get-ups will kill you. So then she ran and cheered, and then she flew here.
Yes.
So yeah. So
Disney World Monday morning, Disneyland Monday night.
Do you see why she's my friend? Breakfast.
Delicious.
It was so good.
Mickey shaped eggs and checked off the bucket list.
Yeah, and that's like such a fun little spot to eat outside, take in the sights and sounds of the day.
Absolutely.
I had a reservation. Usually you can get a walk up there if you get here first thing, but it's a great way to start the day, I think, right?
Very good.
Yeah, Tammy and I were just commenting on how different the queue is. And it's like everything here I feel like is prettier.
Oh, absolutely. There's landscaping everywhere.
Yes, yes. Well, and especially when you and I are here. Everything's prettier. But even like the wrought iron and the scrolling and this New Orleans Square area is my favorite. Tammy, it's a train. It's a train.
I'm so excited to ride Disney train again. I miss it.
I know, I do too. It's been too long.
There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his story with those in the great river valley below.
It's the band! I love them. Good morning! I sing well, and I drink rum, and I pay for rum. Thank you so much. I have brought Tammy to the correct Tiki room. It's on the left side of the country, but it's the right Tiki room.
The right one.
So one of my favorite things is when I can show someone this park that's never been here, and showing her Tiki room with Maynard, who's kind of a legend here. I didn't film his shtick in the beginning, but oh my gosh, so hilarious. And then also how everybody that is from here sings along with Tiki Room. Like there's so much enthusiasm for that attraction here, and it just makes me really happy. And then taking her on Indiana Jones, and she's never been on Indiana Jones, and yeah, she's a Florida person. She's been to the Florida parks a million times, and so she's, I don't know, she's really enjoying the quaintness and the friendliness and how much smaller things are, and it's just really fun. It's fun for me to show people fun stuff. Oh. Okay, I got the chili mango, which is like one of my absolute favorite things. What'd you get?
I got pineapple mango swirl because any excuse to get mango anything, I'm there for it.
And we're at the Tropical Hideaway. It's very fun here. Over to Tom Sawyer Island, which is one of my favorite spots. The park got super busy to the point that I was like, I need to be out on all of this. So came over here where it's peaceful and quiet, and there's shade, and it's just lovely. So there's lots of wandering around and exploring over here. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to sit and enjoy the shade and the sounds and the birds and the peace. So over here we have the canoes. Now this is a very special opening day Disneyland thing. Those of you that have done it know, however, especially on a day like this when it's 85 degrees in full sun, this is not as much fun as you think it's going to be. It's actually like a lot of gosh darn work. And my friend Allison and I call this Disneyland CrossFit, because see how they're all like floating right now? In order to get all the way around the rivers of America, you actually have to paddle. So here they go. And you know they're tired. And you know they're like, what is happening right now? I'm on vacation. Why am I rowing this dang boat? You know, something you get roped into by well-meaning friends and parents who are like, you have to do it once. Do you though? Do you? Defense, I did get up, but then I came over here and I found these picnic tables where I could actually sit and put my feet up. And so I decided I should probably do that. See, all I need now, because there's bathrooms right there, and then there's like a hand sanitizer station right there, and there's table and there's shade. So now I just need like a margarita situation right here, and then this is like the perfect spot ever that anyone ever had. But the thing is, I would want it to be like a private margarita station, and I don't think that's likely to happen. I mean, it could. You never know.
For this evening, before we begin, here are a few friendly announcements. For the duration of this boat ride, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, legs, and all other extremities inside the boat at all times. And it looks like someone's been in the shower a little too long. She's getting a bit wrinkly. O-U-H, O-U-H, O-U-H.
So that was like, I didn't go back to the hotel, which I was thinking I would because it was so hot, but now the sun's starting to head the other direction and starting to feel better. And I just hung out on Sawyer Island and had a really good tuna fish sandwich from this little area that I know I've ordered from before. I think it's called Harbor Galley. But yeah, the sandwich was good. The chips were good. Like, you know, when it's really hot, like potato chips just really are what you want, is some salt. So now I've made a lightning lane for Soarin'. Yes, I rode it yesterday. And yes, I'm going to ride it again today. And I think I'm going to start my little ritual of having another glass of wine. Seems to be what I do on around 3:30, 4 o'clock. It's just, you know, how we roll. So Tammy went back for a break. I will probably see her either tonight or at some point tomorrow. She's actually here for a conference, so she's got a lot coming up in the next few days. So she was just needing, you know, she's from the East Coast as well, and that's a long flight, and you kind of need to recover a little bit. So in the time I've been talking to you, just, you know, I came out of the gates of Disneyland, and now I'm headed into California Adventure. I love it. Clarabelle! There she is. Hey, how are you? You look fabulous. Churro number 2 acquired. Oh man, this one's really fresh. So good. So good.
All carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties.
So I just tried to tell a joke to the guys outside of Mickey's Help PhilharMagic, because I'm gonna go see that in 17 minutes. And they didn't get it. So it's really awkward. I think it was more awkward for them than it was for me, because I'm actually really used to people not getting my jokes, but since it was only the three of us standing there, you know, what are you gonna do? So it's kind of done peopling, you know how I get, and I just was able to snag a walk-up reservation for Carthage Circle. So when we're gonna do that, we're gonna get a glass of wine, we're gonna have a nice little meal, and just get away from the maddening crowds. It's time, it's time. Okay, so my meal at Carthage Circle was amazing, incredibly good, very, very good service. I always have a good experience there. And now we are back in Cars Land. I'm going to attempt to do single rider on Radiator Springs Racers. I've never done this at night, and I've always wanted to. Cars Land at night is just so much stinking fun. I don't know, I just feel like a little kid, because there's just something about feeling like, you know, the street is closed and you're at a festival and all the cool things, you know? It's just the best. So yeah, I'll let you know how I make out. And by the way, as long as I'm here, I'm not gonna be able to do it this trip, but like one of the best breakfasts in any place in all of Walt Disney World is over here at Flo's V8 Cafe. Their brioche French toast is like to die for. You need to have that. So we're gonna head back this way, past Luigi's Tires and Ramon's Body Art.
Champion needs speed and style. Luigi, give our friend your best.
Well, the single rider line ended up taking about 25 minutes, which was really not bad. Totally worth it. Had a lovely chat with a wonderful couple from Loveland, Colorado. So if you guys are watching, hey, really fun chatting with them. And yeah, it was just a great ride. It's a great ride during the day. It's a fantastic ride at night.
Or this crazy alien juice stuff. We have pin particles and Stark Tech. It all helps us develop really cool stuff like these spider bots, for example.
Your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transfer.
So Web Slingers, I gotta go this way. Web Slingers was super, super fun, but definitely Web Slingers is not worth waiting in a really long line for, and also I don't think worth paying the $7 for. So if you can get here like first thing in the morning, especially if your kids are like big Spider-Man fans, but honestly, he wasn't even really in it. So, I mean, he was, but it's cute. It was cute. And I had fun because I was with really fun people in my vehicle. So it made it fun, but, and I'm glad I did it, but it isn't something that I would rush to do. Okay? Is that a good review? I don't know. Look who it is! It's Brooke and Tommy, everybody. Well, it's Brooke. And Tommy's there too. It's not that Tommy doesn't like being in the video. It's just that he doesn't like being in the video.
Especially if he has to talk.
Yeah. So Brooke's here speaking at a conference tomorrow. I know. But it's going to be amazing. And they just got here. They just flew in from New York, and boy, are their arms tired. No, they flew in from Florida, actually. So yeah, isn't it pretty here at night? I love it. I'll show you guys the wheel. I'm never here often enough at night, and I feel like it's so pretty. I know. It has been odd not having any nighttime stuff going on while I've been here. Okay, hold please. Hello. So I'm back at the room now, and Brooke and Tommy were in just like for a hot minute. They just flew in today, so they were exhausted. So they're back at their hotel. I'm hoping I get to hang out with them a little bit tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see how that all works out because she's got to work. So, you know, jobs and stuff. But what a fun day. What a fun day. So much fun showing Tammy Disneyland. So much good food. Carthage Circle, that's what I wanted to talk about. That meal was so good. The server, they didn't actually have like a designated vegetarian dish, but they had a bunch of dishes that they could alter. So he gave me multiple choices, and I ended up going with just the blue cheese, walnut, and apple salad. And then they had a gnocchi appetizer that's vegetarian, and then the Parker House rolls, which was like the perfect amount of food for me. So it was lovely. And so for those of you that are like, you know, because I get asked this all the time, is it weird to eat at a place like that by yourself at Disney? Not at all. Like the cast members are so gracious, and it was just a lovely, lovely meal. So I highly recommend Carthage Circle. It's spendy, but I think well worth it, because I left the parks where the atmosphere was so cuckoo bananas, and I was getting to that place where I was like, if I'm around people 5 more minutes, I'm gonna lose my mind. Do you ever get that way? And then I walked in there and it was just like, oh my gosh, this is heaven. So it was the perfect call for me tonight, and definitely a great place to have a good meal. So that happened. Yeah, like I said, Spider-Man Web Slingers was just okay. So it's cute, but I don't think it's worth waiting in a long line for, and I don't think it's worth paying $7 for. I'm rambling and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go get in the shower because I'm disgusting, because I've been in theme parks for 12 hours, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.